Hello everyone, I'm Mithra. Welcome back. Back to Kingdom Death. This is Season 2. This is after the hand. This is the settlement phase. It's been a while. What ended up happening was I got Townfolk Tussle in, and then I played quite a bit of those, and then it was, so this is, it's 2 weeks after the new year, like right then and there. The hand was recorded like a couple days before Christmas. I edited it, got it out right around Christmas, and then Townfolk Tussle came in. I played like 4 or 5 games of that, and so anyway, it's been a while. But I've gotten a lot of videos done. I started Season 3 of Kingdom Death right around this time too, so sorry for the wait. And this is the settlement phase, so it's Lantern Year 14. We're starting. I recorded this intro after some time passed of after playing it, so the footage is from before I even played Townfolk Tussle, right? And I've just gotten done editing it, and now I just want to talk about it for a second. I didn't have much resources or anything to spend in the settlement phase, and it's not a super long settlement phase. I just struggled with what it was exactly I wanted to do, and then I thought about it and then reevaluated it and then explained why it probably wasn't the best course of action, then chose a different course of action and explained that course of action. So the settlement phase is in full. You'll see it. You'll see me playing it and everything. But just full disclosure, there's a lot of analysis paralysis. Okay, this one is a lot. I watched it back when I was editing it. It's a lot. Don't feel bad if you just go to the end or near the end and just see what I ended up doing. That's fine, right? I just want to be upfront and say it, because analysis paralysis can be hard to watch, right? So I just want to give that warning out. But other than that, I'll see you in the next Lantern Year. Settlement phase. We don't really have too much going on. So we just finished the hand. We've got a free year this year, and then more stuff. So this year we don't have any events, so I'm just going to shuffle up the settlement events here. But then we have, so this is Lantern Year 14. This will start. And then it's going to be Bone Witch on Lantern Year 15. Then the Butcher, Lantern Year 16. So, got that done. We roll dice here. We'll see the third card. 1, 2, third card. Glossalia. We've had this quite a bit. Don't think I really need to read this again. So, I'm just going to go through it real quick and we'll do our roll. This is the Endless Babble one, right? Yeah. Endless Babble. I don't think there's really else to do here. So, we can't really endeavor or we can't do much of anything. So, we'll see what happens. 6, that's going to be Endless Babble, right? Yeah, that's Endless Babble. When you departing survivors gain +1 insanity. You may not encourage. So, who was this? Nominate one, any survivor. Yeah, the settlement calls out the returning survivors in a chorus of unknown tongues. Each survivor in the settlement begins to speak in their own incomprehensible language until the sounds of the settlement are replaced by never-ending babble. Nominate one survivor. So we can nominate anybody to get Endless Babble, and Endless Babble is not something super great because you can't encourage. So I'm going to nominate someone who already has the ability, if I can, so then they'll just gain it again. I don't think we have anybody with it. We have a problem here. I was looking at some stuff, and there's a problem. I'll get into it now, but I don't think we have anybody with Endless Babble. Okay, well, I'm going to nominate Phil. Phil, you're gaining Endless Babble because you already have a dismembered arm. So, Endless Babble. And he already has used his reroll. So, that was the thing I was going to get into here with the rerolls. So, we don't have a super ton... Oh, let's see what else we have here. We don't have pictographs. We don't have really any resources to spend. We can't prevent science and prevents education endeavors for Glossalia. So not great. I've had Glossalia a lot. Like, it's like might even be the second or third time this season alone I've had Glossalia, but I know I had it like twice in the first season. I don't know why I draw Glossalia so much. So, we have here one endeavor from the death of Arwen, and then one endeavor because someone's a tinkerer. Atrium was a tinkerer, and then one from Kenna and one from Leo, I think was the other person who went out, or Jack. I forget who the other person was. Jack, I think. So, okay, that's the end of this. Now we're into Lantern Year 14. So let's get into what's going on. So, we've used quite a number of rerolls, right? We've used Kenna's reroll. That's the big thing. We've also used Yisa's reroll and Tyson's reroll. Now, Tyson wouldn't be really going out anymore anyway because he already hit Bow Mastery. Yisa also already hit Sword Mastery, but they might go out again for certain things. But with Kenna using her reroll, it's not super great because it kind of means I always need to bring someone out with a reroll to save her, because if she dies, then, you know, the campaign's over. So, we don't have a ton of people who are good and have their rerolls. We can continue to bring out Lee, which is what I'm thinking about doing, because, you know, it would be helpful for her shield proficiency, but I don't even think we have, like, Nightmare Training. Yeah, we don't have Nightmare Training. And we don't have all the Gorm things yet. And I can't innovate. So, our options are very limited since we only have 4. We could... bad. We have bad... It's not. We don't really have very much to do here. Scrap smelting, we don't really want to do that. Face painting, don't really want to do any of this. I mean, we could do it if we want to intimacy, but we don't really have that many endeavors just to intimacy. I don't know. Face painting might be a next time thing. Albedo. Not great, because I don't really want to be losing weapon proficiency. However, Albedo is great to get a Gorm Brain, but you need to spend 4 resources for it. The other thing is... Where's the other one? Oh, well, we could do drums if we need to build up some other people, but this one, this Citronass, this is the one I was thinking about. Returning survivors, if you roll a 3 to 10, returning survivors may restore 1 broken severe injury. So, we do have people with broken something. So, if we were to do this, it's 3 endeavors, right? If we were to do that, we could bring people out with broken stuff, which is, well, Kenna's fixed, but there's some other people who have broken... Someone has broken... Oh no, that's dismembered. That's also blind. Actually, I guess another blind. So I guess we don't have anybody with broken. So never mind. The people who aren't good, who I can't bring, are not because they have broken injuries. I thought that was because of that, but it's not. So, what's the other thing I thought? Well, like I said, drums would be one to get people off the ground, but... No, there's not really much to do here. So, like I said, but we have drums, but we don't. So people with rerolls, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people with rerolls. We have the equal amount who've already used it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, we have 6 people who've already used it and 7 people who haven't used it. Now, I'm going to want to bring 3 rerolls for the Butcher to save Kenna if that ever happens. Now, the weird thing is the people with rerolls have them because I haven't really been using them. Not the rerolls, the people. I haven't been using those survivors. And they're just not super great because we got a lot of survivors that weren't born here. Like, we have a lot of survivors, which is fine, but the people who have rerolls are these 3 weren't born here. This person is a tinkerer, and then we have Lee with infinite lives, and she's going for shield proficiency. So I think Lee is coming out, but she has infinite lives, so we could re-roll on something. But other than that, we have Jill, who has already used her re-roll, and we have Eric, who has nothing because he wasn't born here, but he still has a re-roll, and then Jack, who we just went out with the Butcher, or to the hand with. And Jack already has Rhythm Chaser, so we've kind of invested in him. Plus, he got some stuff from the hand, I think. No. But he can't even. So he's only got 1 hunt experience. So if we're gonna look to bring these other people out, like, we should probably start investing in trying to get them at least weapon proficiency. Otherwise, and there's not very many Lantern years left. We just started 14. So as far as hunts go, with actual quarries to get resources, there's 1, 2, 3. There's 4 left because I'm going to fight the Watcher in Lantern year 20. So we have 4 hunts left. Now, the other problem. So here's the other problem. I don't really want to fight level 1 stuff, but at the same time, I can't really fight level 3 stuff, right? Now, the reason for that is the people who are good. So, Kenna has megalophobia, right? But it doesn't matter because Kenna constantly has to depart. So she just is going to ignore megalophobia, right? Regardless of if we hunt something big or not. She kind of has to depart. That's the rules of the of this thing, right? Otherwise, I could just not have her depart because of megalophobia, and then just save her to the Watcher and technically win the campaign. But can't do that, right? Her must departing, the Twilight Knight in training overrides megalophobia. So she has megalophobia, so she's still going out. But again, the whole thing with weapon proficiency, she has Twilight Sword and I can't change it. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to get back to rank 8. So the other, Atrium, who's really good, also has gone out and fought a level 2 Gorm. And he also has megalophobia. We also have... Someone else has megalophobia. We have 3 people of the people who are left have megalophobia. So they can't hunt a Gorm, and they can't hunt a Sunstalker. Because the megalophobia, if you go to hunt something that takes up more than 4 squares, you just can't depart. I think it's up on top here. Yeah. Yeah, you just can't depart. See, so megalophobia, you just can't depart. Now, megalophobia sucks for multiple reasons, right? It sucks because, like, I can't fight anything that takes up more than 4 squares. But megalophobia is going to get worse as the new waves in Gambler's Chest come out because of the scope, or the scale increase. So, like, Crocodile is also... Crimson Croc is going to be... is 6 square... No. 3x3, so 9 squares. Atlas is 3x3. Like, all the new things are 3x3. So megalophobia, like, super gonna suck in the future because... And the other part that sucks about megalophobia is you're probably gonna get it. The reason why these people have megalophobia is when you hunt a level 2 Gorm, when you make your escape, there's like is it like a 4, 5, 6, or 7, you get megalophobia, right? You get the disorder. or you can get Honorable, and Honorable's much worse than Megalophobia. Granted, Honorable at least would let us depart. Where's Honorable? Honorable is, you cannot attack a monster if it's from its blind spot or if it's knocked down, right? Which is worse, kind of, because you could knock something down, or someone else could knock something down, and then you just have to wait. Like, it's just, oh, that sucks, I can't attack it. Or with the blind spot's not really a big deal, you can control that. But if someone goes before you and knocks it down, or you knock it down, and then I have a whole bunch of people with Honorable, that also sucks. Especially with things like the Butcher, or like Sunstalker. Well, Sunstalker I don't think can be knocked down, but Butcher and like Lion, specifically if I wanted to fight a lion, a Giga Lion, because I might want to get that arrow. So those specifically suck because you want to take advantage of when things are knocked down. So Megalophobia is better, but worse in our situation because I wanted to fight Sunstalkers, Giga Lions, and Gorms. So Megalophobia just means I can't depart with people, and I can't not be departing with people. So I can't fight a level 2 Gorm and then just start putting the only people left who have rerolls to go out with Kenna, who's going to need a reroll if something bad happens, otherwise the campaign ends. Like, I can't risk getting Megalophobia, so it kind of sucks because I have to fight a level 1 Gorm because I want to get the Black Sword, which I've been talking about getting, and I want to finish it. So the only way to get Black Sword is to continue down the Gormite thing, so if I can get a Gorm Brain, at least I can innovate. Now, the other thing with organs is I can get Barber Surgeon, but I don't have it yet because this campaign started not as 1.6, right? This started as 1.5. I've only just put in 1.6. And so I need organs to build Barber Surgeon. And then with those organs, then I can make it, and then I can clear people with Megalophobia, and I can go back to fighting level 2 Gorms. So I can't fight a Sunstalker, because if I do, I have to bring people who can't reroll. And that's risky, because then Kenna doesn't have it, and that kind of sucks, right? So I'll fight a level 1 Gorm. So that sucks, but at least I'll get organs, because Gorm has a ton of organs. And so with that said, if I'm going to bring out new people who have rerolls to use in the future to protect Kenna, so at least they're somewhat good, because I also need to beat Butcher, right? Here's the hard part, is I can't send people out who are good and then not have rerolls for Kenna, because if I don't have a reroll on something, if I roll bad and then just Kenna dies, it's not like, oh, well, I'll still beat the Butcher. No, the campaign ends. So that sucks. So I need to also level these people up. So the situation now becomes, do I just do a bunch of shared experience on new people with all these endeavors just to get them to come out? So at least I can get proficiencies? Because otherwise, all these people who died are the people who are doing proficiencies, or they're already max proficiencies and I had to change them. But even with that, like, even if I changed Tyson, right? No, Yisa, she's traumatized, so that sucks. Plus, she has no reroll. So even if I change these things, the people who could go out if I changed their proficiency and tried to use them as good people they don't help me because I don't have a reroll. It just sucks. So, this sucks. So, I think I'm just gonna have to shared experience, like a whole bunch. Just to get these people up to even 2. So I had to spend all 5 of these just to age up these 3 people that I want to take out. Right? Which sucks. But what else am I going to do with these endeavors, right? I need to get Barber Surgeon. I need to get Organ. If I want Organ, I might as well fight a Gorm. If I'm going to fight a Gorm, I don't want to fight level 2 because I can't keep getting Honorable, because then I can't fight Giga Lions and I can't fight Sunstalkers anymore. And I can't fight Gorms anymore because they're all too big. So, and I don't want to, I know you could reroll it, right? But then what's the point, right? So say I make the escape fighting a level 2 Gorm just so I can get more resources, and then I roll the thing to get Megalophobia. Then I waste a reroll to not get Megalophobia. Then I'm in the same situation of not having a reroll on these people. The other thing is I fight one level 1 Gorm, and I try to get Sculpture. Then I can get infinite lives on Kenna, and then at least she can save herself. So that's the goal. I'm thinking that's the best I can do, right? That's like the end game here, just so I don't have to keep bringing out new people, because bringing out new people late is not super great. I mean, it's fine but it's not great for us because we don't have Clan of Death and stuff. Like, the people who I'm bringing out are new people who have rerolls and no stats. 4 of these people were just given to us from rewards, right? They don't have any stats on them. Well, Akhenaten does, but Daryl doesn't, Wolf doesn't, who else doesn't really? Well, the person who just died really didn't, and neither did, so, okay. Oh, neither does Eric here. So, well, alright, best case scenario here. I'm just going to do it. I fight Gorms, try to get a Gorm Brain, then I try to innovate again, then I try to get Gormite, then I make the stupid Black Sword, then I'm done hunting Gorms. Then with the extra, because Gorm's super likely to drop organs, I can make Barber Surgeon, then I can just cure Megalophobia, and then it doesn't make a difference. So, looks like level 1 Gorm, because I can't handle level 3. Level 3 is way too risky. Level 3 is a huge step, right? It's not like a level 3 Lion. Like a level 3 Lion I could probably take. But Gorm level 3 is not, well, they're not on par. White Lion level 3, Gorm level 3 are not equal. So, let's, yeah. Alright, we're going to do shared experience. So, shared experience, everyone's just going to nominate Kenna, right? Because there's no limit on shared experience. Where is shared experience? You can just do it as much as you want. Shared experience. So, shared experience, nominate a survivor that has 2 or more hunt experience than yourself. They describe blah blah blah. Gain +1 hunt experience. Nominated survivor has Shattered Jaw. No. So, okay. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to shared experience and gain +1 hunt experience. So we're going to go ahead and do that on Jack. Get him to age 2. Then at least he can pick something. He could pick shield proficiency or something. But let's go ahead and age him up. So that's one of our things. So here's the age for Jack, which is a 15. Age 1 is a random fighting art. So the other thing here is, at least going through ages here, maybe we get more people with infinite lives. That would also help, because then that infinite lives allows us to refresh our reroll. And again, it sounds like I'm depending on rerolls, and don't use this variant campaign that I'm playing as like, oh man, rerolls are so needed. They're not, right? I know I'm putting emphasis on it, but that's only because of this variant campaign that I'm playing. That will literally end it if I even roll bad once with Kenna, which I think has happened twice, which is why I'm burning through rerolls. Normally, you can watch Season 1. I did not use rerolls at all in that, aside from the settlement, because I did have infinite lives. So, I don't want to give the impression that. Okay, so Combo Master. This just perfect hit. You get to roll an additional attack roll. So Combo Master. It's good. So Combo Master for Jack. Alright. So now Jack can depart with a weapon of Lee. Lee, I don't know. Lee I don't need to use right now. I'll save her. Let's go 2 more shared experience. Boop and boop for Eric here. To get him to age. Bloop 7. 7 on age is age 1. It's a random fighting art. Maybe he'll get infinite lives. It'd be great. So here's Eric. So he can now depart with at least me gaining some kind of proficiency. He's got himself a weapon proficiency here. The other thing is I don't need everybody to have weapon proficiency, but if I'm going to use these people for the remaining 4 or 5 years, I should have them at least be okay. Last man standing. So, last man standing. While you are the only survivor on the showdown board, you may not gain bleeding tokens or be knocked down. So that's not that bad. So Eric is last man standing. And then we spend 2 more shared experience to do Jill here. Jill does not have a reroll, but she is at least has evasion. So I just didn't bring her out so she can tank stuff. And she could get infinite lives here and get her reroll back. But at least we'll have someone who has evasion and can tank. Jack can also tank. He's got Rhythm Chaser. Maybe I don't need to use Jill. Whatever. I've already said it. 12. Pretty sure that's a fighting art. 7 through 15. Or it's 7 through 15, right? Yeah, 7 through 15. So another person with a fighting art. Let's maybe get another... You know what? Did I forget to put Stockist in here? You know what? I think after all this, I think I forgot to put Stockist. Oh no, it's in here. Okay, Stockist is in here. Good. We could still get Stockist too. Wouldn't be too bad. Not like we have a ton of resources in the settlement, but not terrible. So, let's go ahead. Just shuffle these up. Shuffle. And we'll see what this last thing is. Yeah, I don't know. This is probably... You know, the more I think about it now, it's probably not the best way to spend this settlement phase. I just don't know what else to do. Burning Ambition. I think this is a new one. Oh, this is actually good. Burning Ambition here. This just makes Jill Kenna. Kind of. So, when you were instructed to skip the next hunt, ignore it. So, your thing can never be... So that's fine. Let's go with Eric here. No, not Eric. This is Jill. Jill's got Burning Ambition. Not the best one. Okay, so Burning Ambition, that's a new one from Sunstalker. So, not a super great fighting art, to be fair. So that's that. So we're going to hunt a level 1 Gorm. Look, all I need is Gorm Brain, right? And then I try to roll for Gormite. Because you can't get Gormite from a level 2, but you can get Gormite from a level 3. But I don't think I could take a level 3. It's just too risky. Maybe after the Butcher, before Slenderman, maybe I'll fight a level 3 if I don't decide to fight a Gigalion for the arrow. And yeah, Megalophobia, 2 people with Megalophobia plus Kenna. It doesn't affect Kenna, but still, it's like I said, probability is I'm going to get Megalophobia sending them out, and then they can't do anything. And it just sucks because... Like, you just can't depart to fight monsters that take up 3 space. A 3x3 monster, or 2 monsters that are bigger than 2x2. Which is everything I want to be hunting this season. Gorm, Sunstalkers, and Gigalions. So, that sucks. It just sucks. So the Atrium was the best person I had, best tank. He'd be the one I'd want to use for another Sunstalker. Couldn't use him. And then I'd have to bring people out who don't have rerolls, because Sunstalker's not a pushover. I mean, it's pretty easy, but not a pushover. At least now. So, that's it. Might have been a misplay. I don't know. Analysis paralysis this time, for sure. Plethora of options to go through, and I'm not quite sure what was the best. So, thank you so much for watching. I actually... just got Townsfolk Tussle in, so I'm going to be playing some of those episodes too. So, hopefully in between there I'll fight the Gorm. So hopefully it won't be too long. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next Lantern Year.